Hey, Nick, just wondering when we talked to Andy a couple of days ago, he said you guys had it going so good that you could have run for 300 or 400 yards on them if you had wanted to. Just wondering what you thought of that, and what kind of compliment was that for all you guys as a unit?
I did think we did a great job running the ball. I mean, we had a mindset we were going to run the ball no matter what, and that took all of us, the players, the coaches, everyone around there to get in the mindset we're going to run, and no matter what they do with us, we're going to find a way to get past and run the ball well. And I think we did that.
Thank you.
Jeff Shadell, your line is open.
Hey, Nick, the way you guys ran the ball last week, how do you think this is going to keep Washington off balance when they know that threat to throw the ball is there on every play?
I mean, yeah, it's just a matter of those guys figuring out which one they want to contain more or something like that. I'm not sure how that plays, but I think us having more of a balance will help us out on offense.
Thank you, Jeff. We'll go to Daryl Ryder next.
Hey, Nick, in those first couple of games, Washington's defensive front showed themselves to be pretty aggressive. Just from your standpoint as a player watching them on film, what do you see?
Yeah, they are very aggressive. I mean, those guys up front play very hard, high motors. They run to the ball well. They're always pursuing the ball carrier, and I think it'll be a great challenge for us. I look forward to it. I know they have a great group of guys over there, and I look forward to playing against them.
Is there a way you neutralize a front like that?
I'm not sure.
Nate Orrick, we'll go to you.
Hey, Nick, I know Coach Stefanski talks about marrying the run and the pass. I'm just wondering, what did you think of Baker's performance Thursday night and his ability to make plays in that play action rollout game? It seemed like pass and run complemented each other really well.
Yeah, I think so. I think Baker did a great job. I think we all did a great job of handling the pressure and marrying the run pass like Coach wants us to, and I think it was great on everybody.
Thank you, Nate. To Tom Withers.
Nick, thanks for the time. Hey, you alluded to this a few Zoom calls ago. How do you see Baker as a different leader this year than he was last year?
I mean, he's always been the same leader to me. He's just always been the same guy. But we still feed off his intensity, feed off his, his the way he approaches the game, and he's always been a great leader.
Do you notice it? I mean, is there a different confidence about him? I mean, there's no doubt that he's always been a confident player, but does it seem different?
No, it doesn't.
Same guy. Thanks, Nick.
Scott Petrick, you're up.
Hey, Nick, is there a perfect way to use you and Kareem together? I know when we talked to you after the game, you said you don't want him to wait too long to get his touches. So, like in your head, what's the best way to use the both of you guys?
I'm not sure. I know that's definitely something we have to, think about. I'm not sure. I mean, just keep rotating us. I have no idea. It's a coach question, I guess.
Did you, with having Kareem, how fresh did you feel after that game? Like, were you fresher than you were last year in the first half when you had to be the only guy out there?
Yeah, I am a little more fresh, but I don't know if that has to do anything about, the later start or whatever, but I feel fresher.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Mary Kay, back to you.
Hey, Nick, I'm just wondering, I'm guessing that you're probably a student of the game, and wondering if you had watched film of Gale Sayers and if he's somebody that you that meant anything to you at all in your career, and if so, does his passing sort of kind of hit you today a little bit?
I'm not that familiar with him. I did just see a video about him. I have a lot of respect for him. Him being a running back way back when running backs got even less respect. So I'm a huge fan of him. I support him, and I just saw his highlight tape. He can move very fast.
Thank you, Mary Kay. Jeff Shadell will go to you.
Hey, Nick, can you talk about Wyatt Teller? How have you seen him improve now that he's with you guys a second season?
Yeah, well, it's been great for us. I know that Coach Callahan is on his tail every day of practice, getting him going, not letting him slow down or stop or anything. So I think he's been a great, part of this team.
Thank you, Jeff. To Tom Withers.
And Nick, Coach Stefanski the other day was talking about dirty runs. And I think somebody had mentioned that you broke something like 17 tackles the other night. And obviously that 11-yarder was kind of a dirty run. How much pride do you take in those kinds of runs, Nick, when you get early and you barrel through?
Yeah, I like those runs a lot. Not only for me, but for the team. It gets everyone's pumped up and also lets other defense know that we're going to run the ball hard and you got to come and bring it every play.
And there was a rash of injuries around the league on Sunday, a lot of knees and things like that. I'm just wondering, Nick, what do you do in the offseason in terms of your conditioning that could prepare you to maybe, offset any potential, leg injuries or anything like that? Is that really a focus for you?
Yeah, it is. I do things that kind of strengthen, all my body areas to prevent any kind of injury. But I do the same thing. I lift weights and I run almost every day. So it's been working for me.